Girl T here, back with another Tea Time Tuesday vid. Yeah, I know y'all are having a beautiful, blessed day because we're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is, I get what I want regardless. We get what we want regardless. We're tea timers, so we always get what we want regardless of what circumstances look like. I wanted to, sorry about the noise back there. I'm in a parking lot making this video because I'm going to Miami in 2 days, so I wanted to do this ahead of time. I wanted to discuss in this video about, I see there's like a little bit of a war going on versus affirmations versus scripting versus declaring versus whatever the case is, whatever technique is. Ding, ding, ding. You guessed it. The correct answer of the best manifestation technique is yourself. If you believe a certain amount of affirmations will get you what you want, you win. If you believe that declaring something will get you what you want, you win. If you think that the opposite of what you say will happen, you win. If you think the most negative circumstances on earth will take place, you win. There are no truths in reality except the ones that you declare to be true. Therefore, if you have approved something to be true in your reality, it will be so. Therefore, if you have said that a certain technique works for you, it will. If you say you don't need techniques and that's what works for you, it will also work. The point is, the best way to figure out how your reality manifests in the best possible way is to test something out. If somebody came up to you and said, if you play this game, you'll win $100, would you believe them based off what they said, or would you want to grab their phone and play the game and test it for yourself? The point is, a lot of y'all are listening to what everybody else says about what works in their reality and not trying it out for yourself to see if it actually works for you. And then what happens? You seek that person's advice to approve the reality that you don't know if you are ready to, or you don't know if you can have or not have based on what that person says. You've made that person your outside validation that's necessary to receive or not receive the things that you want in your reality. You don't need approval. You don't need somebody else to tell you what to do. You've been manifesting since you were young, so you have the authority to declare what's true and what's not. You have to use that authority by testing out different things to see if they work for you or not. You can write a bunch of stuff on a piece of paper and let it go. Things that don't matter to you. Come back in 6 months and see if they appeared. The simple example is, say you're going to see a yellow car or an odd color car, a polka dot car, and see if they don't show up in your reality 100 times a day. The point is, whatever is the easiest way for you to go about seeing things the way you want to see them and attaining things that you want to attain is what's going to work for you. But in order to do said thing, you have to test it out. The reason that I'm a manifestation coach now is because I spent the last 6 years studying manifestation. When I first started researching manifestation, there was like 4 channels on YouTube that I could watch. And then I found Sammy Ingram, and she showed me a different way to look at manifestation and to do manifestation. And I went from there. But the point I'm trying to make is that I tested stuff out. I tested it to see that it was true, and when I started believing it, that's when I knew that manifestation and what everybody was saying was true. And then my belief grew and things became easier. Y'all haven't maybe been through that part of the journey yet. You're in the research stage and the slightly test things out while things are going good, but when things seemingly go bad, or you perceive them to, that's when you're panicking and going to coaches and saying, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do, instead of self-soothing, self-parenting yourself and putting yourself back into the identity of who it is that you declare to be. You can only watch, listen to, see so much advice before you have to start taking it. Imagine if somebody going to school to become a doctor or a nurse was always learning and never went and practiced on a human being. How useful would they be in a surgery situation when they hadn't ever practiced their craft on a human? It's the same thing with manifestation. How useful are you going to be to yourself if you hear all this advice, this coaching, these success stories, but you're not implementing it into your own reality? Because that's why a lot of people will successfully manifest in the SB, the money, what have you, but it will leave again because you haven't figured out how to secure and how to keep yourself consistently in a place or an identity that has said things, that experiences said experiences, that knows that they are the approval or the alpha in their own reality. You're still seeking approval from outside of you because you haven't determined and made peace with the fact that manifestation comes from you. It comes through you, not to you. Your 3D is an effect, and through you, it projects. So a lot of people haven't figured that part out because they haven't tested it out and played around with it and made it real for themselves. My challenge to you this week while I'm away on vacation is to really be self-reliant. Every time you start freaking out that something's not showing up, declare that it is showing up and that manifestation's easy for you, and go internal and say, why am I freaking out about this? Oh, because it feels like I haven't done enough. Why do I feel like I haven't done enough? Because I feel like I'm not enough. Why would I think I'm not enough? Oh, because in grade 2, this person, whatever trail that leads you down. You are enough. You don't need to worry about being enough. You've always been enough. You've always been more than enough. You might experience old memories coming up, popping up to say, heal me, heal me, heal me. This doesn't serve you. This is keeping you stuck. Revise those memories. Make those memories serve you. If a bully was after you in school and this memory taunts you, make it so that you talk back to the bully and tell them that you're not stepping down and that they have to put some respect on your name. As a quick example of a revised memory, play that memory over and over like a TikTok reel until it becomes the new revised version, and see what ripple effect it has in your life. Manifestation is fun. It's amazing. Revising people. You hate that boss at work. Every time you go in, they give you the stink eye. Every morning you resent having to go in and see their face. Revise it. Say that Brenda's the best boss you've ever had. She treats you like gold. Every time you see her and she says something snarky, in your mind, thanks, Brenda. You know you're in love with me. You know that you think I'm your most valuable asset here. You know that you do anything for me, and keep it moving until Brenda shows up like that person that you've been revising in your mind. Do this, apply it to anyone in any place, anything in your reality, and you will see results. Remind yourself of the new identity. Oh, I'm going to check SP's Facebook. Nope, you're the version that has SP. You don't need to check anything. You are the checkpoint. You are the goal. You are the one, the only for SP. You're about to freak out because they haven't texted you back like they usually do. Oh, they're just figuring out their next text to me because they're obsessed with me. All they do all day is think about texting me. See how I revised on the spot, and keep it moving. Don't forget to live your life once your desires start pouring in, because a lot of times when our desires start coming in, people get reliant on that desire continuously showing them that they are doing things right. You validate yourself and tell yourself that you're doing things right, and it will mirror in the 3D. If y'all have questions, you know what to do. For those of you that are in constant contact with me, I might be off the grid for the next couple of days because I'll be living my best life in Costa Rica, in Miami. So if you don't hear back from me, revise it. Tell yourself that I did text you back, and maybe I will. I love y'all, but not as much as y'all should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Tuesday. Bye!